You're welcome back. You're watching news across Nigeria, and for more on our top stories and others, please visit our website channelstv.com and youtube.com/channelsweb. Log on to m.channelstv.com to watch us on your mobile device, or download the Channels TV app for Android, iOS and Windows devices from their respective stores. And the Channels TV and Channels 24 apps will give you access to news and updates. You also have access to the Eyewitness feature, with which you can share those pictures, videos or news of happenings around you. Just install the app, then tap and swipe to reveal the menu, and then follow the instructions. A four-story building has collapsed in Ilorin, the Kwara State capital, injuring 3 people. The building, located around Sulu Gambari Road, which is set to be under construction, caved in at around 11 a.m. today. Now, the injured persons are said to have been rushed to a nearby hospital in Ilorin. Some eyewitnesses who spoke to Channels Television couldn't give a definite number of the workers who may have been trapped, but then explained that carpenters and bricklayers were working at the front, while 4 of them were at the back of the building when the partial collapse occurred. The State Commandant of the NSCDC also confirmed the injury of 3 workers. The leadership of the Nigeria Police has described the report by the National Bureau of Statistics as entirely misleading and a clear misrepresentation of facts. The police hierarchy believes the authors of the report failed to acknowledge the efforts made to improve transparency in the force, or the sustained daily sacrifice being made by officers and men in confronting criminality in the society. It further explains in the statement, quote, "The deliberately ill-timed release of the findings from a survey carried out 2 years ago is coming at a time when the Nigeria Police has fully keyed into the change mantra of the federal government of Nigeria. The force has also established and repositioned the mechanisms of the force responsible for fighting corruption, bribery and other corrupt tendencies within and outside the force." End of quote. Now, the report published on August the 16th was based on the survey conducted across the 36 states of the Federation and the FCT by the NBS in conjunction with the UN Office on Drugs and Crime and the European Union, EU. University students in Nigeria will be at home at least another week following the deadlocked meeting between their lecturers and, of course, the federal government. This is because the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, is yet to agree on the offer proposed by the government to end its nationwide strike. The group wants time to consult with its members across the country, after which it will schedule another meeting with the government. As young Nigerian men and women constantly defy the dangers in journeying through land and sea to search for greener pasture abroad, the government of Denmark wants to help the Edo State government to curb illegal migration. After a meeting of both government officials in Benin, the Edo State capital, the Danish delegation pledged support for the state government's plans to provide better job opportunities and improved access to education for the young generation.
The Edo State Governor, Godwin El-Zakzaky, plays host to august visitors at the government house in Benin City, the state capital. It's a high-powered delegation from Denmark here on a working visit to the state.
We know that migration is an issue, and we know that you are doing a lot of work on this issue. So the ministers are here to get a much better impression of what are the drivers of the migration, how can you handle migration, and everything related to that. So that's basically our mission here today.
The team also includes ministers who intend to assess Edo State government's measures in curbing illegal migration.
And my focus will mainly be what are the root causes for young people leaving Africa, and what can we as development partner do to assist you in also addressing these root causes.
The prevalence of illegal migration is one major challenge the present administration is determined to deal with.
First, from the root cause, which is education. That is making sure that we offer a good quality education at the basic level, such that these kids haven't gone through basic school can read and write properly and have a chance in life to be able to be useful to themselves and society.
Following a successful meeting, the expectations are high.
The reason for not having a hope for the future is a lack of job. So that's why we, in our development cooperation policies, are having a very strong focus on job creation, growth, etc.
Right now we have a discussion how to return the people who are not right to stay in Denmark, but to make the returns and the reintegration in a good and decent way.
Clearly, there's confidence on both sides that this synergy will produce favorable results.
After months of preparation, Nigeria's ICT University is expected to begin operations next month. The multi-campus institution, which will operate from the 6 geopolitical zones, will be managed by professionals trained abroad. Now, the university will, according to the Enugu State Governor, the university is delighted with the news and will contribute its quota to ensure a smooth takeoff of its operations.
Establishing an information communication technology university in Nigeria has been in the works for some time, as the federal government aims to keep up with the rapidly changing world of technology. In May 2017, the federal government inaugurated an implementation committee to facilitate ICT universities across the 6 geopolitical zones. It's time to set things rolling with a conversion of the International Center for ICT Studies in Enugu to a degree-awarding institution. The center was set up under the Digital Bridge Institute, established in 2004 by the Nigerian Communications Commission, with its main campus and learning center in Abuja. Enugu hosts one of the regional centers, with others located in Lagos, Kano, Yola, and Asaba. The ICT Minister, Bayo Shitu, is in Enugu State to inspect the center alongside the State Governor, Ifeanyi Ogwuanyi. Back at the State House, it's time to get down to business as the federal government shows its eagerness to begin operations next month through a public-private partnership.
All the 6 universities' campuses will be taken off the same day. We are not just starting another university in Nigeria. We are starting a functional university which will be ICT in totality. Most of the courses to be offered do not as yet exist in any Nigerian university.
Aside from ICT education, the federal government also plans to diversify the functions of the Nigerian Postal Service for better efficiency.
We would also introduce what will be called NIPOS Property and Development Company Limited. In many NIPOS locations, post offices across the country,
the state governor gives an assurance of supporting both projects.
Enugu State is strategically positioned to partner the federal government in ensuring the success and sustainability of the ICT revolution in Nigeria.
The ICT University will be a multi-campus institution set up to enhance the learning environment and create millions of jobs through a skilled ICT workforce. It's expected to create a huge impact on the economy.
The Benue State government has threatened to jail operators of over 2,000 illegal schools for violating the state's education laws. The decision is part of security measures taken by the state government to improve its school system for the purpose of human capital development. Security agencies and other concerned groups in the sector were asked to monitor strict compliance with the order.
These schools can be opened only if they meet the minimum academic standards. You are therefore advised to strictly adhere to the closure order until all necessary requirements stipulated by the Ministry of Education, Science and Technology are satisfied. Those who will open the schools without the ministry's approval will go to jail. The Commissioner of Police, the Director of State Security, other security agencies, traditional rulers, opinion leaders, and other stakeholders in education are enjoined to assist in the success of this exercise.
Still ahead on the program, Nigerian Navy uncovers illegal refinery in Rivers State. Please stay with us.